All right, YouTube, and welcome back to Fernvalley Farms Beekeeping channel and horses. We're going to throw some horse videos in now once in a while. Anyways, we're checking out to see if the bees are out flying, and obviously they are. This is the first day, what is this, March 7th or 8th? It's Monday. So they're all over the pollen substitute. And you can always tell when they start flying, when they get out, they get all over this stuff. And you can see them inside there. See them in there? It makes me feel good to see my girls out flying, the ones that survived. The sad news is, out of all them hives, only 3 survived. A few of them actually got me shocked. I am just totally surprised on a few of these because they were loaded with bees. And the snow is finally melting out here. Last time I come out here, the snow was up to the bottom of these hives. This hive here, number 7, is there a bee? No, they're not in there. They're just curious. When I was back in here in the fall or in December, you can go back and look at some of the previous videos from back in like December when I pulled the apivar strips out and checked their weight. That box had so many bees. That was a new package last year that I split. And when I was putting the mite strips in and all that, I didn't know how all them bees were actually going to fit back into that box. I was just dumbfounded how many bees were in there. I'm like, how are they all going to fit in there? And they did, but they didn't make it. So I'll know more once I actually get into these hives. And I'm going to get out here when I got time, one early afternoon, late morning, and get into these and see what's what. I am going to mite wash my dead bees. I do that. And you could check to see if you got mites. You can wash them, and there'll be mites on them. I've done it before. And I'm just surprised. Even this one here. This one was loaded with bees. This was my mean one. You guys have seen this video. This is my mean one. They just attacked you so fast. I did pop these lids the other day to check. I pulled some of the sugar out of some of them. They were dead. And I'm just surprised. This one here again, as mean as they were, this would have been their third. This would have been their 3rd year, I want to say. They didn't make it. 5 was strong. 7 was huge. The only one I wasn't real feeling woohoo about is number 10 right there. That was small. And that one didn't surprise me. They didn't make it. There's bees going in and out of there, but I think that's just curious bees seeing. There's probably honey on some of these frames. Number 9 looks good. They're flying really well. I can't remember. That was a queen I made myself, if I remember. I raised myself. 8 and 6, I'd have to go back and look to see what was what. 11, that was strong too, and obviously it didn't make it. So I'm really surprised at how big some of these guys were going into fall or going into winter, and they didn't make it. So maybe, I guess I got a couple of theories. If anybody's got any pointers on that, feel free to leave it in the comments. My thoughts are, the summer bees died off and there wasn't enough winter bees hatched. So when the summer bees, late fall bees, summer bees, when they died, there wasn't enough winter bees to stay clustered, and they just got so cold. Like I said, I'll know more once I actually get into these things, and we'll do a video, see what they look like. How many bees are actually in there. This one I'm the most curious is number 7 here. Because like I said, there were so many bees. There was like a gazillion bees. I couldn't believe it. And that one didn't survive. I'm just shocked at that. So if I get in there and there's a mountain of dead bees in the bottom, maybe they had mites. But when I pulled the apivar strips, I like to put the apivar in the fall, because when I pull the strips, I can feel the weight of the boxes, and these were all heavy. And I fed these guys. Here again, if you go back and look at some of the past videos of open feeding, they were full. These bees downed a lot of syrup, and they packed these hives really well with syrup. So I don't know. I guess I'll know more once I actually get into them. It's kind of a bummer. They say cold won't kill bees. The moisture will kill them. If they're wrapped, they were wind blocked by the wind. That box right here, the insulated inner cover. You see the upper entrance they're going into right there. That's the upper entrance to the insulated inner cover. So there's a piece of 1.5 inch foam on top of that with vent holes, so the moisture could escape. Like I said, I'll know more once I get in there and see what's what. So I'm really surprised that these down here didn't make it, because these were just packed with bees. So that's my depressing story, I guess. You know what? The funny thing is, it doesn't really even, I'm not even that shocked for as cold as it was here. And they shouldn't have had moisture in them. They really shouldn't have. Last year they came out, everybody, I was 0 losses last year. No moisture, they did great. Some of these hives, when I did pull some of the trays of sugar out of there, I did pop some frames up and there was honey on them. I'm thinking next year I might just drop everything down to a single box. Let me know what you guys think on that theory. I might drop everything to a single box, keep them all in one box. This way the cluster can move around a little easier to get to the honey. So that's kind of what I'm thinking for this fall, actually. So we'll see. So anyways, that's it. That's my casualty total. 3 out of, what, 8, 9 didn't make it. Or 3 out of 8 or 9 survived. I'm really surprised. But we'll do a video. I'm really curious on number 7 what that looks like in there. And who knows, maybe some of these bees, I just didn't have enough. I either didn't have enough winter bees going into winter. Mites got them, which I'd be surprised. Because even when I did a mite check on them, after I pulled the apivar strips on the sliding trays underneath them, there was mites. So I know I was killing mites. So we'll know more when I get into these things, and we'll do a more full-length video on that. So anyways, that is it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will put some horse videos on. I asked people in the last video if they want to see some horse videos. Everybody said yes, because sometimes you run out of bee stuff to make videos on, especially in the wintertime. But I got plenty of horse videos to do out here. There's enough going on. I'll do some videos with my new baby that I just picked up. I went to Missouri and got her in January. Picked her up. She's a sweet little thing. I'll do some videos on that. And we'll see. So anyways, that is it for right now. And we'll do some more videos. I'll do another video actually really soon. We'll get into these hives and see what's what. We'll do some dead mite wash. We'll see if there's mites on them, and we'll kind of try and figure out what the hell happened. So anybody's got any thoughts, let me know. But like I said, I think next fall I'm going to drop these down to a single box for the winter, and then just super them up when you start getting closer to spring. So anyways, that is it. Come over here. And so that's it. So I will talk to you guys like really soon. All right, like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.